Yo, what up, little daddy? It's your boy Skizzle here, and today we got a lot of fire stories to talk about. We had two stories, but hey, right before I started recording this video, Treyarch came out with a hot tweet, and I'm saying it's a banger. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, dab on them haters, because we cover Black Ops 4 every single day on the channel. But Treyarch came out and said Jack Wall will be the feature composer at the Valley Performing Arts Center at CSUN on May 9th, conducing music that will include pieces from his work on Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. The thing that got me turned on was the fact that they mentioned Black Ops 2, and hey, who knows, Jack may have worked on composing some music for Black Ops 4. Of course, time will tell us for sure, but I thought this was really interesting. But onto the scheduled content. Now, of course, as you guys probably have known, that we got the Snow Redwood map, and also recently we got the Nightfall version of Fringe, which is really interesting, and that may tell you what's up, because I really feel like all of this is just like pure teases for Black Ops 4 and what's to come. But recently I went back to playing the snow version of that Redwoods. Of course, we got a lot of vegetation, we got a lot of snow, we got a lot of water too. Of course, water is not wet, but I'm saying this map looks modern, but at the same time it's not quite modern. Here's why. Of course, we had the wall running, and that tells us that this completely goes hand to hand with Black Ops 3 movement, which is not really a surprise. But I'm saying there's another piece of texture or asset, or however you want to say that, there's another piece of thing that will tell us that this map is a little bit in the future, and that's exactly what I should have up on the screen. Of course, we see some computer screen, that's kind of like a high-tech thing, and that is certainly something that we do not see in the Nightfall version of Fringe that we just got recently. And of course, the Redwood snow map we had before the official confirmation of Black Ops 4, and at that time when we got this map, a lot of people were speculating, a lot of people were just getting mind blown to the point where, hey, how come Treyarch giving us more content when we're like 2 years in to Black Ops 3? And of course, they are working on Black Ops 4, so they gotta stop giving us content. But they did give us more content, and of course, we had one weapon. I believe we had the XPR-50 sniper rifle, so we had that along with this map, and of course, that got a lot of people back on Black Ops 3, so that was something. And of course, right after that, they revealed Black Ops 4, and recently, we had new weapons. Of course, we had the RPK and Sten, so that tells us that this is gonna be something that we may have a correlation with Black Ops 4 time setting, or us having like older weapons in Black Ops 4, and I really believe that's the case. But we also had Nightfall version of Fringe. Now, Fringe normally is really set in the future, and we had a lot of future technology and everything like that. But when you play this old school Fringe version or Nightfall version of Fringe, it got my clock ticking, and I was like, hey, this is a really major hint for Black Ops 4. Now, obviously, in the past, we have seen some teases of future Call of Duty titles. In previous titles, for example, in Black Ops 2, we had the Ghost camo, and then we had Call of Duty Ghost, and then, of course, in Black Ops 3, we had a big teaser of Infinite Warfare, and you know where that actually led us to. And this time, I really feel like this is a big teaser. And of course, before I tell you more stuff, I will have gameplay playing in the background where I will be pointing different things, so you have something to look at while I talk about things. But we also had David Wanderhart that says redacted over on his Twitter. Now, I used to believe that that was something about campaign, and I still do, but now I really believe that the whole redacted theme is going to be the theme of Black Ops 4, and redacted just means that Black Ops 4 is gonna be rewrite of the story. And hear me out, of course, this is just speculation, but I really believe that us playing as Black Ops 3 soldiers and having exosuits and having the movement of Black Ops 3 on this Fringe map is telling us that, hey, Black Ops 4 is gonna be in the future, where we're gonna have some sort of like things go wrong, or some sort of like simulation where we're gonna use something and we're gonna go back in the past. And of course, the whole game is gonna be modern, but it's gonna be something like, hey, Black Ops 3 is going to be implemented in Black Ops 4. I don't know how to say this perfectly, but maybe we're gonna be someone that will use that technology that we had in Black Ops 3, and we're gonna go back in time. And maybe that's exactly what David Wanderhart is hinting at, and that will explain why we're going back in the past after being in the future setting of Black Ops 3, right? And this will really really set the stage, and of course people will love it. Fans will be like, damn son, so they really explained us well how we go from future to the past, and I guess that's exactly what's happening here. Now, Fringe map is really modern. You can see we got bunch of shit here. We got no future technology. There's no computer parts or anything like that. We got normal cars, we got normal trucks, we got some water shit, we got some buildings, of course we got rain pouring and things like that. And when you look up in the sky, I'm saying, what the fuck? There is no clouds or anything like that. Of course there are clouds, but at the distance, but there's no clouds above us, right? But that's something. Of course they are using Black Ops 3 assets to create something modern, and of course this whole map looks like Black Ops 2. It reminds me of Black Ops 2. It also reminds me of Modern Warfare 2, and I'm saying have faith, because we're gonna have Modern Warfare 2 Remaster in the future for sure. But this map gives me a lot of deja vu vibes, and I feel like I'm getting vibes of some Hijack, but of course Hijack map, if that would be in nighttime or something like that. And it also gives me a vibe of Estate from Modern Warfare 2, right? Just a tiny bit, but at the same time we're playing this map with Black Ops 3 movements, and we're also having the exosuit. We can jump and fly and do all that bozo ass shit. For sure, this is in Black Ops 3, so of course that stuff is expected, but at the same time, this whole map is a teaser setting for Black Ops 4. I mean, Black Ops 4 is gonna be modern, and of course Treyarch is reassuring us that Black Ops 4 is gonna be modern. They recently teased the pick 10 system and the perks of Black Ops 4, and Redacted tells us that Black Ops 4 is gonna be a rewrite of the story, and maybe campaign is gonna be in, and that's where they're gonna explain that how we go from future to the past. And this makes perfect sense in my head at least. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you very freaking soon.